Hi there, this is Henry Evans with TimeZoneMarketing.com, here to give you video 2 of 3 marketing strategies that are working in today's economy for San Diego businesses. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. In video number 1, we talked all about learning to be the marketer of your business instead of the doer of your business. So now let me ask you a quick question. What do you think is your business's most valuable asset? Do you think it's the secret sauce for your restaurant? Do you think it might be the technology that you have for your software company? Or do you think it might be the actual hardware or the physical material or inventory in your back warehouse? Well, I would argue that it's actually not any of those. And I bet you're wrong with whatever you guess, because the actual most valuable asset that you have in your business is, drum roll please, your list of customers and your list of prospects. And more importantly, the relationship that you have with that list. Now, just a quick story to illustrate this. I was actually interested in purchasing a company, and this company had sold literally hundreds and hundreds of their products. And I said, fantastic. So tell me a little bit about the customer list that you have. And the truth be told, they had not even kept a record of people that had given their money for their products, that had given them money for their products or services. So literally there was virtually no value at all because they didn't even have a list. Not a list of prospects and not even a list of customers. So let me talk about some of the key components of list building. Number 1 is when you go to sell a business, it's arguably one of the most important things that potential suitors or buyers of your business will look at. Tell me about your list of customers, clients, or patients, and also your list of prospects, those who haven't bought yet. You want to ABLB, which is an acronym I came up with, which is always be list building. You want to always be focused on building up a list, because when you do that, it's going to give you tremendous power and flexibility to have things like a cash flow surge on demand. Next is you don't want to focus just on customers. You want to focus on building list of prospects and list of customers. So prospects as well. And then a little bit here, the ABCs, if you will, of lead generation advertising. So let me talk a little bit about this. This is probably going to be a new concept here. It's also known as two-step marketing. What two-step marketing is, it's when you don't sell during your initial contact with somebody that expresses interest in your product or service. Instead of selling to them, you instead ask them to raise their hand, and when they do that, you then send them additional information. Now, a key part of this is you have to avoid follow-up failure. So when somebody says, hey, tell me a little bit more about your product or service, make sure you follow up with them and that you have a system in place to do that. A great example of this would be take Tempur-Pedic mattresses, which are the foam mattresses that they sell. You'll see them selling on TV and in in-flight magazines and at stores like Brookstone. Oftentimes when they're advertising, they're not saying, come in and buy a Tempur-Pedic. What they're instead doing is list generation or lead generation advertising, which is, hey, let us send you a free DVD video talking all about how great these Tempur-Pedic mattresses are. We'll send this to you absolutely free of charge. Just call this number or visit this website and we'll ship it right out to you. What you then do once that person responds is you make sure you stay in front of them with a system that contacts them, ideally via more than just one medium, whether it be phone call, text message, direct mail, or email. When they're ready to buy, which odds are just a very small percentage when they're first looking, but when they are ready, if you're staying in front of them, then you're going to get on average 5 times the number of purchasers as if you just followed up with an initial purchase. This whole idea of follow-up and avoiding follow-up failure is just a huge way to stay in front of people. So it doesn't matter what your business is. Don't just sell today. Instead, collect leads and then have a system in place to follow up with them. And as a matter of fact, you're actually viewing a system that's doing just that right now. I recorded this at one time, and you're watching this maybe a day, week, month. Who knows how much later you're actually watching this video. So this system that I've put into place right now is now getting you excited, educating you about coming to one of my monthly marketing summits in San Diego. But I've already put the system in place. So hopefully this has enticed you enough to come to actually one of these meetings. So that is one of the next steps. If you would like to, join us for one of our monthly marketing summits. They're right here in San Diego. easy to find. Visit www.registersd.com. That'll have all the current meeting information right there. And thank you so much for watching. Hope you got some great content out of this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon at one of our next meetings. Take care now.